Action.
Okay, I've never, with that regarding my meeting that we had the other day,
Yeah.
I've never like such a heel after I thought about that meeting. You know what I mean?
Is there a way to set up a follow-up? Or you think that's that?
I kind of feel like that's that, but when things are that is the reason. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you something, and this is why I really wanted you to record this. And this is one of those things where we have to take a hard look at who you are as a person, like who you are, Tom, who I am. And what I mean by that is by not being hurtful or anything like that, she's like, who's George? What's your influence on the world? And I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? And I think that was the biggest thing that she did to me and helped me realize that if I didn't do this, and what I realized that is here's the difference between me and you and other people. And this is it. And I wish, I was thinking about this as I did a video, and I'm going to finally post it today, is that we care. And what I mean by that is we care about individual relationships with people. Okay? What is not good about social media is that they might say they care, but they don't care. What am I paying these guys thousands of dollars a week for? Did I lose you?
Nope, I'm here.
For some reason, the voice, there we go. So anyways, let me get back to my train of thought. Is that when you care about people, you have individual relationships with them, right? And they're not superficial.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was an extremely superficial question that you were asked.
Yes.
But when somebody asks, who are you, like, not, hey, tell me who you are, but they ask, who are you, like, who are you to talk to me? Like, what's your worth? That's a very bad start to. So George, if I get 20 seconds, George had a meeting with a very high profile individual, a high net worth person, a high profile person. They consider themselves an influencer. I'm not going to say who they are, but
yeah, I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's what we're talking about, and they kind of led. Sounds like they led with like, who are you? Why should I be talking to you?
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was, I hate to go even closer to it.
Yeah.
I hate to go closer to it, but I gotta kind of have to give a few of the carrots here. I'm getting ready to list the golf course. I'm thinking about listing the golf course or doing a GoFundMe. The reason why I want to do a GoFundMe is because I have, for the last 5 years on this golf course, it hasn't been a golf course. It's been a field that's been mowed weekly. And there's a big difference between a golf course and a field that's mowed weekly, okay? And I don't know if it's a curse or a burden or if it's something that's just, rewarding, but back in 2012, I made a commitment, and that commitment was to finish projects I started. Builders, contractors, they have a rough time of not finishing projects that they started. That's like one of the biggest things. There's always a little something to do. There's always, you know what I mean? They don't punch it out. And since then, since 2012, I've finished every single project I've started. And, to me, that's satisfying. And what I mean by that is this, and because, we have, hundreds and if not now thousands of customers, right? And each one of them, I call it friends for a week. You know what I mean? I'm their best friend for a week as we do their repairs. Because we don't do normal renovations. We do whole house flips. And what I mean by that is a flood happens and your whole house, everything's ruined. You're in middle of chaos, everything, your drywall's cut, dust flying, these loud machines to dry your house, getting rid of mold, getting rid of toxins in your body, which people don't even, this gets really complicated. You know what I mean? But right. Because of that, they need somebody that they can rely on, they can trust, that will follow through with it. And that has been what I have always done. And I've just become very, very, very good at it because I like people. And I like to, talk to people, listen to people, and get to understand the quirks of them so I can become successful. Matter of fact, I won't use his name either, but we just got done finishing a high profile customer's house, and realize in construction, you're going to, maybe you guys will laugh or think this is stupid, but the name of my company is called Emergency Water Removal. And then the name of the corporation, you got to have a corporation owns the, your name, your trade name, is called Poop Construction Services. There's nobody else in the United States that have Poop Construction Services. And the reason why I've named it Poop Construction Service is because of this reason. If something has to stink, it might as well be the name. Okay, I hope you get that. If something has to stink, it might as well be the name. Because you're going to be happy with the drywall work. You're going to be happy with the floor. And you're going to be happy with the cabinets. You're going to be happy with the site. You're going to be happy with everything we do. Hey, it might be a rocky road in the middle. Not too rocky, but
it's construction, so there's always something.
There's always something. But when you master it, those are the people you want to deal with. And those are the people that have had the eggs thrown at them, and then they still, the sleepless nights, but they get back going the next day. And so I feel that if I leave the golf course at Durham Lakes, that I didn't achieve my goal and I didn't get it to open. And I'm like, as far as like the scale goes, I'm finally like right here. And I don't want to all of a sudden say, oh, because I don't have the money, I'm just like not gonna, you know what I mean?
And you're to say it's a field you mow is underselling the fact that it's 99% done. I mean, it's a championship length 18-hole golf course and is 99% done. It's just that finishing up and opening the doors is tough. It's
right. And here's what people don't understand. You're right. It is 99% done. But here, you ready? You're going to laugh, but realize that the course will be done. The greens will be in. The stat traps will be, perfectly groomed. The fairways are cut in. The tee boxes are beautiful. Everything's great. Guess what you need?
What?
You need another $500,000 to $1 million to buy golf carts. Guess what I don't have?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go and you can lease them and you can come up with, I call it voodoo magic, and you come up with some formula, but that's just not how I am, And what people don't understand, golf course, the industry of golf courses has become super competitive and super expensive. I mean, these machines we're buying are like $30,000, $20,000. They're not cheap. And like, I remember when Clayton is the guy who gets all the credit. He's the superintendent now down there, and he has really, he has basically been working with a very, like a broken leg almost, to make it happen. You know what I mean? And it's really cool to see it come into shape, because now it looks like a golf course with no greens. Now it's beautifully green. I'm going down. I'm going to have a lot of drone footage tomorrow. I'm going down with another realtor who actually he wants to kind of join. I don't want to go down through that topic, but it's an awesome idea. And he's like, George, you could help me. You guys are in 5 states. Before I know it, I blow up,
It's a different rabbit hole.
It's a different rabbit hole, guys. And I keep going down them, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. But I'm just right there. And I've never like reached out to the community, you know what I mean? And said, hey, can you help me out? So I don't want to do that, Tom. I don't want to be that person. So that's why I think if we do the GoFundMe and we launch our product, Pain Be Gone, I mean, Pain Be Gone is designed for golf. You know what I mean? Because I would say that more guys use it than ladies use it. And basically what I'm talking about, Pain Be Gone, is something that Melissa and myself made. More Melissa than me. I just came along at the end and helped her finish it. We, tweaked it here, tweaked it there. And her and my wife have been, I don't know, friends for like 7 years now. And they're big in essential oils, and we're actually going to be launching an essential oil company. But we've came up with 3 different products. The first one that we're releasing is called Pain Be Gone. Pain Be Gone. And listen, guys, I want you to be a skeptic. I'm a skeptic. You got to understand, when somebody tells me something, I'm like, you're an idiot. That's not going to be true. There's no way that's going to happen. So you take, and let's say you like, I had to lay a floor. Look at, I'm a fat middleweight man, okay? And I had to roll around on the floor and install a floor and a project that we're working on down in Naples. And you know, like when you hurt and you hurt so much, but you got to keep going. This is what that's for. So you pull a muscle in your back, your arm, your legs, whatever. But for me, what it was this joint right here. My elbow, because I had to, like, it was an awkward movement. I had to pull the floor in. And right here, it just started killing me, right? And I was just like, okay, I'm going to use the pain be gone. And I use it, 30 minutes, it's gone. And I can use it. Now, when it was really severe, I wouldn't say that it took and alleviated 100% of the pain, okay? But I would say that it made it so it was a manageable pain, if that makes any sense. But I mean, I can tell you that it's changed me. And I think that for the golf industry, you'll love it. And I think that, you know, the synergies of just using that for like the, you know, when you hit that bad shot and you like just, you feel it vibrate into your arms, you just rub it there and you can, hey, you know what? I don't think it's illegal to use when you're on the course too. You know, I don't think
it's 100% natural, I believe, yep. Right? It's 100%. Yes, it is. It's a topical application. It's all natural. Yep. So there's nothing. It's not a performance enhancer. It's just a pain reliever. And so far, everybody, I mean, it's a small sample group, but everybody that's used it has fallen in love with it. So
yeah, everybody's raved about it. And I mean, I'll tell you what, one of the things I started doing with it is when I can't sleep, I'll rub it, you know, on my sides of my back or, you know, maybe my elbows. And man, it's amazing. And this is part of the Can You Do Any Better network, by the way. And it's actually a product from Kudab. So that's going to be our first product that we're going to launch. I guess we're going to do a GoFundMe, and I think that this will end up there, don't you think?
I think
we'll make
so.
This video.
I think, yeah, and that's the synergy is George has been trying to decide between, you know, like he said, he wants to finish this project. So rather than list it and sell the golf course, we're going to do fundraiser, if you will, but not just to ask for money. We've got a product that, you know, is going to help people. So we put the two together, sell the product, take the profits, put it into the golf course and get the golf course open. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. And I thought of another thing. If people want to play it, it's the yardage is 70-70. What that means, it's 7,070 yards from the blacks. It's the championship golf course is black. Oh, is it black, blue, whites, reds? And man, I'm telling you, there are some long par fives.
7,000 is long golf course.
So just so you know, Augusta is 7,200. Okay, so that just kind of shows you how close it is to Augusta. And Augusta spends $1 million. I think is it 1 million or 2 million? I think it's $1 million a month on that course.
Just maintenance. That's not.
Yeah, just maintenance. And I understand. I mean, dude, gas has gone through the roof. Fertilization. Oh my God, I just spent $30,000 the other day on fertilizing the course. More than happy to show you the receipts. It's insane what it costs. And then when you start watering the course, because you know during the summer it's hot, you know it's tens of thousands of dollars a summer, you know, to water the course. And what's really cool is it is a green course because we recycle all our own water. We're like a self-efficient city inside a city. We rely on we don't even rely on the city's electric. It's it's a third-party utility company, but everything else is all self-contained. You know, the pipes, everything else is right there. And so then this is where I'm kind of like, you know, I'm that guy that has really big dreams, you know, but it has this teeny bitty of a wallet. So I took and I bought a lake right next to the golf course with I just fell in love with this property. And it's if you guys understand the word mastermind and you understand what that is, where I try to go with that, when I need to decompress, I go to that lake. And I'm telling you right now, it's 10 minutes from the city of Atlanta. It's almost a 25-acre lake, and it's just absolutely positively gorgeous. I feel guilty that it's ours, and two, that no one really gets to use it because it's just, we own 100% of the access, and it's actually a state lake.
We should post a video. If you guys do drone footage, and you've got some already, but we should show everybody the lake. I'm in Florida, and down here, anything that doesn't evaporate overnight, we call a lake. So there's a lot of tiny little things, but this is a real lake. This thing's huge.